Sorry about that. We had a battery problem with the phone. So we like to recycle everything. The housing is in place. And Nick's gonna go ahead and start wiring it up. We have left the plug in place for the old evap fan motor in case somebody comes along or the customer says he's unhappy with the efficiency. We're leaving this in place for future use. We don't want to get rid of that. We've already gone ahead and marked our power leads from on the other side in the control panel, and we're installing our capacitor. He's installed this with plumber's tape so it's not hanging. We don't like to electrical tape capacitors to wiring. That's bad. That'll end up on HVAC hacks. I don't want that. So now what do we got going on, Nick?
I'm just wiring in the line voltage right now, and then we'll clean it up and run test the motor, make sure it's rotating in the correct position, correct rotation.
So it's kind of nice with this motor, since it's a condenser fan motor and it's got the reversible leads, we can rotate, we can change the rotation with no problem. This is just a little trivia, probably Nick may not know, but back in the day when you bought a condenser fan motor and you bought one that was the wrong rotation, we would have to actually unscrew the end bells, pull the rotor out, put the rotor in a different direction, put the end bells back in place, flip the motor back upside down or flip it 180, put it back in, and then you had the right rotation motor. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
I'm old. I only know that because I used to screw up and order the wrong motor. But you can get a motor without it, and you can change the rotation. So while he's doing that, we want to give a shameless plug to Roger and Vito Pro Pack. That's a tool bag that Nick and I use. We're both a huge supporter of Vito and Roger, so Roger, thank you. York is a unit for today. You know, we're not really brand specific. We always go with best fit. It's not a thing about Carrier or Lennox, Train, York, ICP. You know, it really doesn't matter to us. It's all about best fit to a plenum. You can look across this rooftop and see there's all sorts of equipment on this roof. We got a split system, Goodman package in it. Goodman over there that looks like my grandma put it in. Look at this guy over here. We're gonna take a walk. Nice big hole, but we're gonna take a walk. Those blue skies. Oh my God, isn't it wonderful today in Phoenix? You gotta dig it. Look at this ream coffin unit. It's as old as the hills. Probably as old as I am, but as old as the hills. Coffin unit right here. You don't see those anymore. Really a terrific package unit. Got some units over here. Train units. Look at this install. How about that for a disconnect? I love that mounting. Don't you love that mounting? That actually could end up on HVAC hacks. Could. So if you see, there's got some big holes on this roof, just the way this roof was built back in the day. Make sure you don't fall. Because way over there is a sign that says the discount accident lawyer, Hastings and Hastings. So I don't really understand. A hole you fall into, and there's a discount accident lawyer. We don't want that. Here's a little sales thing. When I'm on rooftops making sales calls, you're the HVAC tech. Look at this damaged counter flashing. This is a good sales call. Keep yourself busy in the winter to repair all that counter flashing. You're the eyes and the ears on the rooftop. Make sure you let your customers know about the palm fronds on the roof, the broken drains. That's a nice little extra. That's a quotable repair. How about the low voltage? Maybe you're running the low voltage in seal tight. That's a quotable repair. A little bit of roof damage right there. Maybe reseal that. If you can see that, reseal that roofing. Those are all things that service tech should be looking for to keep himself or herself busy in the wintertime. Take care of the client, selling some jobs. We're gonna head back over and see what Nick's doing. How we doing, Nick?
Ready to go.
We're ready to go. So he's got all his connections taped up. It's not in a final setting. That's not how it's going to look at the very end. We'll zip tie everything, but we're going to amp check everything, make sure everything is correct, and then we'll do a final cleanup at the end. So let's go ahead and start this guy up. We have power. We got her a click. We have an indoor fan running the right direction. What is the motor rated at? What is this motor rated at?
6.5.
6.5?
Yep.
And we're running a full amp of 4.5. The amp draw may be a little bit off, so we'll recheck it by putting the cover on the door so we can actually get a true under load amp draw, and we'll go to the other side on the control panel and recheck it. What are we running?
4.
A little bit lower.
9.4.
So it's running out a little bit lower, and that's good. The motor's in place and we're running well. So today we did a successful ECM replacement. I'm gonna put my glasses on here. My eyes are very sensitive. I just do not like the bright light. Sorry guys. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this up. The motor will get replaced. Nick will go ahead and zip tie all the wiring down and secure it so that we don't get any rub outs. The box, the cardboard, all the wiring, everything on the motor will be recycled. We like to recycle everything here at Custom Cooling. The motor will go into recycling, nothing gets thrown away. And Nick, any final words?
That's it.
That's
That's all I got.
That's all Nick's got. What that means is Nick is ready and he's hungry and I'm buying Nick lunch. So you guys have a great day. Until next time, be safe, safe travels.